Welcome everybody out to the late night face check. My name is Valcomer. I am here with Robear of Team Rainbow Strike Go, the current front runners of Division D West. Robear, thanks for being here.
It's good to be here. It's good to have this conversation with you, Valgamir. Thanks.
It's been a great season for you. Obviously, you're on top of D West. How has the team been feeling?
Good, because last season we weren't feeling so good. That's why
Yeah,
we're Division D. But we're doing good. Worked on a few things this season, comms and teamwork, and just picks, going out of our comfort zone for sure this season. Trying to stretch ourselves with strategies. So it's something
nice.
we've always wanted to do, and it just kind of worked out well for us this season in that way.
Well, I think our lifetime series between our teams, I think we've met in two different leagues three times, and we're
Yeah.
something like a 5-6 split or something like that. So,
I don't know what it is, man. Every time our teams play, it's always like a nail biter. Like I don't know. We stretch it to 3 games quite often. It feels like
yeah,
it's like I was like, all right, we gotta dedicate like 2 hours to this series here. It's
uh,
always good matches for sure.
but you've been focusing on comms, been focusing on it sounds like learning a little bit out of the standard or just pushing the envelope on your current roles.
Yeah, it's kind of learning more out of the standard. I think we get into those things where we get our comfort picks, and then it's like, how do we like incorporate new strategies or feel confident enough to pull it off? And I think we were just way out of our comfort zone in a good way this season. It's kind of always those balances, right? Like you feel good about these strats and then you want to incorporate all these other things because you hear all these awesome things that are going on. It's like, can we make this work? Well, I don't know. But and I think we pulled off a few that we didn't think we were going to pull off. We had a lot of ugly play for sure, but it was just a good experience for us overall. Just as like pretty much just kind of like in trying to reinvent ourselves really.
Nice.
So
And the team's been together for a few seasons. Everybody that I've saw on the highlight that we'll get to, I've played against with you.
yes.
So there's some longevity for Team Rainbow Strike Go. How many seasons have you been playing together now?
Well, we started off in Heroes Lounge, and I'm trying to think here. So, Kingle, Barry, and I actually met in a free agent team in their first season in Heroes Lounge, and then the next season, I wanted to play with my brother, who's Silver, so I added him. And then Panda Supreme, I actually know him in real life, so we had that core. That season we had someone else, and then we replaced him the next season because he went to World of Warcraft Classic. You know,
Got
that's
it.
probably an amazing game because I played WoW for like 10 years plus. But um, but yeah, so we just found a replacement who ended up being Super Sticks, and then we just stuck with that team for Heroes Lounge ever since. Now the NGS team was a copy from that, but the season before it was a different team, same name. If that makes sense. We had different people last
Got it.
season,
Got it.
so yeah.
Well, congratulations on the great season.
Yes. Woo woo.
Team dynamics, is there, the goofball? Is there the strong silent type? Is everybody pretty loud in the chatter?
Yeah, Kingleberry, I know you've probably played some games with them because I know you guys do like some fun stuff on Fridays every now and then. I don't know if you still do
Yeah,
that.
we will in the off season. We haven't been as much lately. I think we've done once a month during the
Yeah,
season, but
I know and a couple of our guys have actually gone out to those and had a good time with that. So I think you probably talk with him on occasion, but he's definitely the loudest at times. Not the most consistently loud, but the loudest at
take
times.
that, Kingleberry. Talk more
Yeah, I know.
consistently.
I know for sure. So yeah, we have our mix of characters for sure. Panda Supreme like won't say anything unless he needs to. Silver is our shot caller, but he does it partially, and then Kingle and him will go back and forth with shot calling. I'm
Nice.
just feeding information, really.
Oh,
I don't feel that useful.
information.
I
Got it.
know it's
Got it.
like
When
just
you said feeding,
here's
I
what's
was
going
like,
on.
huh.
Well, that if you look at the stats, you can argue that I'm probably feeding too, not on purpose, but but for
Uh,
sure.
and going into the playoffs, have there been any sort of special preparations? Not telling you to reveal secret strategies, but anything unique, any Rocky style montages that the team has built together as you've trained for this playoff time?
It's interesting in previous playoff seasons because we've done a handful of those in Heroes Lounge. I think for the most part, we just kind of go with what we know. But this season's a little interesting because we've tried so many different things. Um, some have worked better than we thought. Some didn't work quite as well, but there might be something there. So really this week we're trying to figure out like, okay, what is actually workable at the next stage? And then what can we like surprise people with? So you've played us a few times. Like we might not have done those same strats that we played with you against. So it'd be interesting to see. We don't even know what we're gonna do right now. That's kind of where we're at. So we have
Nice.
options. I'm excited about it. Options are good.
I'm sure it's going to be some great matches. I will do what I can to make sure I am tuning in live. If not, I will catch the replays. Now, to switch gears a little bit, you have been kind enough to provide me with a replay clip that we're going to look at for a highlight.
Okay.
I've moved it back a little bit just so we can see the setup, but
Okay.
it has you have just captured the immortal on Battlefield of Eternity. It's your match versus Psystorm. I'm going to transition here over, and here we go. So we've got everybody there, and all of a sudden we decide to wrap around to the back of this wall. Kingleberry dives in. He gets the light bomb, 4-man light bomb, and just people start exploding. One, two, three. Varian gets away because he's protected, but I cannot imagine the other team was ready for you to just ignore the immortal for a moment.
I kind of, if I think back, I don't know if we were ready for it, honestly. I think it was just kind of like one of those audibles, well, like Kingle was like, hey, let's do this. And we're like, okay. So we go and we do it. And then it worked out better than we planned,
Well, yeah,
for sure.
you got the fort. I assume
Hmm.
if we kept watching, you probably got the keep wall. It looks like you were transitioning to go to top lane to probably get more value there, maybe even a gank.
Hmm.
So had to have been just something explosive for that moment. And
We
I'm
got
look
we got value for sure. I don't remember what it
absolutely.
was though.
I look forward to seeing more of those as we go into the playoffs.
Honestly, Valkymir, me too. I'm excited for those two.
Good, good. I think you should be.
I know,
Congratulations on
right?
first place again.
I know, yes.
So, all right, my friend, it is time for the lightning round of Valk's
Oh, we made it.
questions.
I made it to the lightning round.
You
Okay.
made it to
Okay,
the
I gotta
lightning
focus.
round. You will have 60 seconds to see just how many questions you can answer. The record is 12, hailing back to season 7. The
Oh, there's
timer
right or
will.
wrong answers?
There's no right or wrong answers.
Okay.
You have the timer will start when I finish reading the first question.
Okay.
Robear, are you ready?
Yes.
Name 3 heroes to join you at yoga class.
The Lost Vikings. Does that count?
That's 3. Best hero
Yes.
aesthetically.
Um, Taranda.
Favorite map.
Cursed Hollow.
Favorite HOTS resource.
Here's profile.
Most needed rework.
Murky or Robear.
If there were a BlizzCon, would you want a map or a hero announced?
Hero.
And the next hero to add, in your opinion, is?
Murky times 2.
Who's the most impactful hero?
Lost Vikings, because I
And
love them.
what map has the best look?
Um, dang it. Uh, no, I got stumped on this one. What is that? Forget it. I'll just say Braxis because go
Okay,
keep
how
going.
does your team shot call?
Very chaotic.
Favorite Nexus Edge analyst?
You.
Oh, well, I'm not actually an analyst. I did make a special guest appearance once. The timer has been hit.
All
So,
right. How did I
let's
fare? Average?
let's count. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Oh, if I didn't stumble so much on that map, and I'm still like, for the life of me, is like, what map was that? What's the map that had the 2 levels? Actually,
Haunted Mines.
I wanted to say that, and I couldn't remember for the life of me, and I should have just been like, I don't freaking care. Garden, whatever map comes to mind. Dang, it's so close.
11 is a very respectable number. You are tied for second place with both Murder and Dominator from
Oh,
season 7's interviews.
oh, very
So
good. Okay.
now you had a lot of murky answers there.
Yes, yes.
You
If
want a
you notice my
murky,
strategy, I was kind of going back to things I already said, like because I
yeah.
can't remember. But yeah.
So
So Murky's gonna do the rework. We got to
how
do Murky things
how
too.
would you rework murky at this point? The last time there was a murky rework, the favorite Murloc of the Nexus ran wild for about a month before they could rein him in.
Well, if they kind of gave Murky like a slime gun or something, that might be kind of fun. Make him like a range damage. I'm just pulling things out of my butt, but um, it's like not even a serious thing. That'd be kind of fun, actually. I mean, maybe you could spec him so he like wait range, kind of like the stuck off kind of thing. I don't know what would be the advantage of that, but or maybe he could actually um I don't know, do a skill shot for some kind of slime thing. I don't know. Or maybe introduce a whole nother gooky type thing that kind of fits with Murky, but not necessarily slime. I don't know. What do you think?
I think it's tough, and while I design plenty of heroes academically on my phone, I don't know that I'm ready to become a game designer and take on all of that workload and stress.
This
So,
this is true. There's a
but
lot of work that goes into a balancing for sure.
it's always fun to hear the different ideas that come out of folks as well. So, well, Robear, we've come up on our time. I appreciate you putting up with Valk's lightning round of questions and for being here. Again, congratulations. What shout outs do you have to end off today?
Just shout out to just everyone involved with NGS first and foremost. I know, as much as I'm aware, it sounds like there's a lot of you guys that just volunteer and just put in the time, and the product is really good. It's really fun to play in. Um, whether it's the casting or all the little things that they do, like the stat stuff, like who does that? NGS does that.
That's
So
right, they do.
yeah, and just those extra touches. Like I noticed, and maybe it was like this last season. I don't remember, but that thing they did on the very beginning of the first page of the website, where they have like the games that were being
That
casted. I
is
thought
new
that was
this
like
season.
that
Great
was
work,
cool.
Wraithling. It's awesome.
No, that's amazing. Like I don't know who does what, but I know there's a lot of work that goes in, and it's just hours that you guys spend, and just appreciate
Yeah.
you guys doing. That's the first thing. Second thing is just a shout out to just really all the teams that compete. I know our division was a little light. We only had like 7 people representing the West for Division D this season, and there was like 13 or something like that for the East. So maybe we need to do some recruiting for the West side or something over
We
here. But
definitely need more teams in the West because I hate playing East teams that are faking it in the West.
but it's cool that you guys spend the time and come out. It's interesting too because I've seen way less teams drop in NGS, which is, and I'll just leave it at that. But it's pretty cool to see, and they stick it through even if the seasons aren't going like they like. Shout out to our team. They put in the work every week. There's a lot of balancing with lives and work and relationships, and that's really like everyone really plays NGS right now. It seems like, but I appreciate you guys and everything you do, and just a shout out to the people out there like trying to make a difference in a lot more ways than one. I won't go into too many details because 2020 is just friggin' weird,
It's
but
bonkers, man.
yeah. But leaving it at that though, there's a lot of good people doing good things, and definitely want to give them a shout out for them too, and just stay safe and healthy out there, everyone. So
Perfect.
thanks for being a part of it, Falcomir. I appreciate it, man. It's good to talk to you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'll sign off as well with my traditional "Hi, Mom" and second part of remember to spay and neuter your pets, as well as vote for additional maps into the NGS map pool. Bring on Garden of Terror, bring on Hanamura. This has been a Nexus Gaming Series production. My name is Valcomer. Good luck in the Nexus, and check those bushes well.